Hello! This is the Homeschool Show and Tell collab. It's an open collab hosted by Abby from Roots and Rest, who I've been watching for years, and Jessica from the Waldock Way. Waldock Way, not Waldock Way. Sorry. I sound peculiar. It's an open collaboration. Anybody can join this particular one in the month of September. I can't do computers, so I don't know how I'm going to add it to the playlist. I'm going to have to ask my husband to help me with that one. I did this a couple of years ago and I had to contact Abby, and she very nicely added it to the playlist for me because I'm useless. So I'm hoping I won't have to contact Abby and harass her again, but if I do, I'm hoping she'll help me again, even though I'm useless at it. I always think it's really generous of Abby and Jessica, because they've got such bigger platforms and they let anybody join. I just think it's really nice. Abby said on her video that it was a nice way of showing there's no one correct way to homeschool or home educate, which I would totally prefer. And it's a way of showing all people from different... If you're new here, my name's Victoria. I'm a home educating mum of 5 in the UK. We're a low income family on a council estate. I do occasional home education rants on here, motherhood vlogs, charity shop hauls, gardening collab, all that. And then all my large family homeschool vlogs are now on Patreon, which I'll link below. So let's get started. So the first one's introduce yourself. I've just done that, haven't I? Oh, other than to say, my 5 kids at the moment, their ages are 2, 7, 8, 12. He was 12 yesterday, by the way. 12 and 13. So, teen to tot. We're doing teen to tot. Right. How many years have you homeschooled? Well, officially, if you count it from when my oldest would have started school, officially 9 years. But we've home educated, apart from a very brief stint at nursery, which I think you call preschool in America, I'm not sure. Apart from a very brief stint at nursery, which didn't work out, we've pretty much home educated him since the beginning because he's never been to school. So you could say the full 13 years. But if we're just talking the years where he would have been required to go to school, 9 years. Do you have a homeschool style? No, very fly the seat of your pants type thing. I'm not scheduled. I don't plan ahead. Unless something's coming up, like say bonfire night or Easter or something, like Christmas, things like that. If it's not anything like that, I don't plan ahead. I pretty much go with the kids' interests, or if something crops up. Very laid back. It's more rhythms and just living daily life with where we're just learning. See, I'm not unschooly enough for folk to say we're unschooly, because I'm not unschooly, because I insist on the 3 R's, reading, writing and arithmetic, but everything else I'm pretty chilled out about. So just go with the flow, you know what I mean? I think the home is more important in homeschool than school. I don't want my home education to look like school. So, for people who've been following me for a while now, I'm pretty, I don't really know what's going on. Number 4, favourite subject. It's been a long day. Favourite subject to teach. Normally, I say history. I think I did this collab a few years ago and I said history. And I do like teaching history because I find it interesting. And I think there's so many different ways you can teach history, which aren't just books. Textbooks, sorry. Hang on, the daughter's arriving. Sorry about all the background noise. I had a daughter, and then I had a toddler come in, and then there was a discussion about how long the onion rings take in the air fryer. But I'm back now. So what was I saying? History. So many ways you can teach it other than textbooks. There's conversations, read alouds, films, crafts. There's just so many ways you can teach history. So I really like history. But I'm going to change my answer from history, because as my kids are getting older and they're really becoming their own people, what's becoming really nice to teach is put it down my arm, is things that they're interested in, things they're having the lead on, and I'm just facilitating. And not just because it's easier, because they're telling me what they want to learn, but because it's a very joyful thing seeing them become accomplished at things they're interested in. For instance, my oldest is really, really into cooking. Every single week he wants to try something new to cook, and he's becoming really confident and good in the kitchen in ways that I'm never going to be. And it's nice to see him do it, and to do it with him. Next one down's really into animals, so it's really nice to see him. We got him some guinea pigs, and it's really nice to see him looking after them and learning things about them, and meeting their needs and all the rest of it. He's also into reading, and it's nice, and he had some books for his birthday yesterday, and he's already read one of them, so that's really nice. The next one down likes art, and it's really nice seeing him create things all the time. Next one down, she really is my daughter. She likes reading, and she's really good at reading, and she sit up in bed and read things at night when she's meant to be asleep, but it's nice to see her reading. And she's doing up a doll's house at the minute. We're being really creative with that. That's really nice. And then the toddler, we don't know about the toddler yet, but he's just enjoying himself, being himself, exploring, and that's nice as well. So I'm going to say my favourite things to teach are the things that light them up, the things that they're really interested in. So what's the next one? If you could only choose 3 homeschool tools, what would they be? Well, the internet. The internet is a big one. Like looking up educational things, looking up facts, finding really old documentaries that just aren't available on the telly anymore. Like we found one where a load of celebrities went to stay in a workhouse, things like that. Popular culture, like old music, internet. Second one is probably papers and art supplies and stuff. And the third one is a good pair of boots when you're going on your nature walks. What have we got? I should have said books then, shouldn't I? I should have said read lads. Can I put in the fourth one? Read lads, books. Right. What inspires you as a teacher, home educator? Well, what inspires me as a home educator is the fact that the school system's pants. And I think, you know, whatever I'm doing, it can't be as bad as there. At least they're out of that. But also because they're my kids, I want to do it well because they're my kids. I think that's the main thing. And when it does go well, and they are learning and they are into things, and we are like a strong family unit, I think this is good. We need to keep doing this. Are you? Oh, shake the air fire. Don't like that air fryer. Hang on a minute. I'm back. I'm cooking. Cooking in my nightie. Right. What's that? Are you an early bird or a night owl? Well, at the moment, I'm exhausted pigeon because I've got kids that get up early and kids that are early birds and kids that are night owls, and I have to kind of be around for both. And then I end up really tired, and then I end up looking like hell. What is your favourite teacher treat? Coffee, chocolate, etc. I don't like coffee, but chocolate. Look at me. Don't look like the sort of person who can resist chocolate. I've got 2 more questions, Bud.
What's the like?
It's upstairs, though. Question 9. Do you prep and plan or go with the flow? I think I said earlier, I plan some things, but hardly anything. I'm very go with the flow. I have got a homeschool planner, but I what they call reverse plan, which is a posh way of saying I write it down afterwards. Because, yeah, there's 5 of them, and I like to follow what they want. I like to follow where their rabbit holes are going. So there's no point in planning. No point in planning. They're in. Plus, it's another job for me to do if I have to plan. But I understand I like other people find planning easier when they know what they're going to do. I know roughly, but I'm just not very. See, I get very. If I make a plan or decide to do something, this is one of my character flaws, and I can't do it, And I'm the kind of person who, if I say I'm going to do something, I want to do it, and I want it done yesterday. And if I can't do it, especially if I can't do it in the time frame I've given myself, that's not good for me. I don't handle that well. So there's no point in setting myself unrealistic plans and goals which I'm not going to meet, which is just going to fill me with anxiety and things. I'm not doing it. So go with it. Right. That's the point of home education, isn't it? That you can do what you like. Well, the freedom to do what I like, so I'm going to do what I like. Number 10. What do you enjoy outside of being a homeschool mum? My favourite thing in the whole entire world is being with my kids. If you can be with your kids, healthy, happy children, you've won the lottery. Is my favourite thing. I'm not that interested in doing anything else. But I do like reading, and I teach a beginner belly dance to modern music class on a Tuesday. You can buy, if you're interested, there's a permanent homeschool home education discount if you want to look at, because I sell pre-recorded classes online as well. So if you're interested in that, I'll link that below as well. But other than that, I'm not bothered. I just want to be home with my kids. All I ever wanted was kids. So I'm enjoying them while they're here. So I'm going to try and add that to the playlist. If I can't do it, which I probably won't be able to do it, I shall ask my husband. And if he can't do it, I shall ask Abby. But hopefully it'll be added to the playlist if you want to have a crack at this as well. And if you like me jabbering at you in my night, what my air fryer is dinging at me, please subscribe.